times HPF alumni and a member of our first High Performance Elite program, and now good friend, Brad Pedersen, recommended a few insights picked up from Bill Walsh's book titled The Score Takes Care of Itself. For those who are unfamiliar with Bill Walsh, he coached the dynasty that was the San Francisco 49ers while I was growing up in the Bay Area during the 80s. Walsh was hired in 1979 after the long-suffering Niners went 2-14 the year prior. In only 2 years, the 1981 season, he brought the Niners from the bottom and took them to the tip-top, winning Super Bowl 16 with Mr. Sweet himself, number 16, Joe Montana, defeating the Cincinnati Bengals in a game I can remember like was yesterday. He then three-peated, winning the Super Bowl again in 1984 and in 1988. In his book, Walsh describes what he calls the success disease. He says, repeat winners at the high end of competition are rare because when success of any magnitude occurs, there is a disorienting change that we are unprepared for. Walsh himself was thrown off by his first Super Bowl victory. After all, he had just turned the most losing team in the NFL to the world champions, seemingly overnight, but he had little knowledge of the new terrain that he now had to navigate. The next season, immediately following that Super Bowl championship, with virtually the same personnel, the 49ers lost twice as many games as they won. How could that be? What happened? They caught the disease, the success disease. Warren Buffett, the guy at the tip top of the Forbes 400 list, says that one of his biggest challenges is to help his top people, all successful and well-to-do beyond their imagination. It's his main job to help them stay interested enough to jump out of bed in the morning and to work with the same enthusiasm that they did when they were poor and were just getting started. Buffett says motivating yourself when you've become a winner is harder than when you are still striving to win. He says overconfidence is the major symptom and can happen in any profession and can be as difficult to remedy as underconfidence. Over and underconfidence are ongoing challenges in leadership, in leading your teams, and most especially in continuing to lead yourself. Here's the deal. When you achieve a big, hairy, and audacious goal or finally reach the proverbial top, the distractions and the new assumptions can be dizzying. First comes heightened confidence, followed quickly by overconfidence, arrogance, and a sense that we're good, we've mastered it, we've figured it out, we're golden. But the gold can tarnish quickly. Mastery requires endless remastery. As Walsh pointed out, in fact, there is never true mastery. Mastery is a process, not a destination. It is the continual path of progress, one with an infinite road where you never arrive. That's what few enduring winners realize, and that is why it is so difficult to repeat. Having triumphed, winners come to believe that the process of mastery is concluded and that they are the proud new owners. The success disease makes people begin to forego the varying degrees, the effort, the focus, the discipline, the teamwork, the learning, and the attention to detail that brought this mastery and its progeny success in the first place. The hunger is diminished and even removed in some people. Walsh says complacency may be too strong a word to describe it, but maybe not. Perhaps contentment describes it. You feel content after navigating up the hard and treacherous road to victory. This is understandable. You should feel satisfaction and contentment. But when it lingers, when it sets in, then you and your team get the disease. It creates a lack of respect for the competition, a feeling of superiority, and an assumption that you can win at will. Turn it on when it counts. And of course, when you couple contentment with the underestimating of competition, you, all by yourself, have set yourself up for defeat. The time to turn it on and leave it on is before it counts. And as Walsh says, in fact, it counts all the time. So how do you prevent the success disease from overtaking you? Because you want to be a winner, of course. The goal of this game called life is to win. But to win is different from being a winner. To win is an occurrence. To be a winner is a constant state of being. Constant challenge, striving, growth, and progress? Well, we can take our cue from 6-time Super Bowl champions, the New England Patriots. How did they keep their hunger, that fire, that drive to have them keep working hard, practicing hard, staying disciplined, focused, and mentally tough? They found their fight. They used the voices of the naysayers, the ones who doubted them, the ones who said that they had lost their touch, that they were outdated, too old school to win again. Instead of being the mighty, unconquerable Goliath, they took on the role of David, the underdog. They intentionally, mind you, firmly planted a chip back on their shoulder to give them that fire in the belly, burning motivation again, to prove everybody wrong and to prove to themselves that they were in fact winners. How about you? Regardless of whether you are a veteran winner or still a scrappy striver trying to win, what's your fight? What's your enemy? What are you fighting for? Who's your adversary? What's the rivalry that you have? Who said you couldn't do it? That is the only cure for the success disease from your mind and body. You have to scorch the complacency or contentment out of you by finding the fight that reignites that deep in your belly fire, that unstoppable, I will not be denied drive inside. So tell us in the comments below, what is your fight? Who said you couldn't do it? What is the Goliath that you aim to defeat? What lights your fire inside? Tell us that in the comments below, and I can't wait to read it.